experience that you would like to share with the community today that you have as it relates to the position you seek?
Well, one of the things I did, I started working in real estate back in the 80s. And after 30 years of real estate, I had some real good deals that rolled past me, thank God. I've been a successful real estate investor. Just retiring about a month ago from residential real estate and about to finish up that what is left in the commercial side. So it's been a successful career. As a matter of fact, it's one of the reasons why I left the police department as early as I did. I actually retired with 23 years of service and could have stayed another 9 or 10 years. But I had enough as it relates to what I needed from the department from a financial perspective and went on to do really well, praise God, in real estate, and also it gave me the type of lifestyle that I enjoy today.
And the reason I ask that is because it's evident that we have financial issues with our sheriff department. We see a $20 million surplus that's there. We have complaints of a failed prison. So we as a community would like to know that not only do you have the law enforcement expertise to handle the legal side, we need to know that you can handle the financial side. So the addition or the full disclosure of the 30 years of successful real estate investment is paramount, because it takes you from just being a candidate that knows law to a candidate that can also handle the money because you have the 30 years and you retired. I'm his broker. I've been his broker for 10 years. So I know what he's capable of doing. And I'm the only one that knows it. So I urged him to share that with the community. Effectively, 3 weeks ago, he officially retired from residential, not 3 weeks, a month, you're correct, officially retired from residential real estate. He created 2 new investors, one at the direction of Johnny Domino, single mother, 5 kids. He made her an instant real estate investor overnight. Sold her his property. He had no intentions of selling. Another black male grew up in North Baton Rouge, wanted to break into real estate investment. He sold him his first piece of investment property. So he liquidated his entire portfolio in an attempt to create new investors. And they are living, breathing people right here in this city. And you'll hear from them in due time. So I think that that's very important. Mr. Milligan is very private. He does not share a lot of that. He certainly doesn't share his charitable efforts. The only person that has the receipts would be me, because I'm a nonprofit that he's used to take care of the city. Business and entrepreneurs. What is your experience as it relates to that?
Well, I've started a few businesses with partners. And ultimately, they were failures. Some of them I had to take care of the debt left over, ranging from hair care to signage to real estate, closings, mortgage company. I know that I believe in people's dreams, and when I was approached by them, I really felt like it was something that I could be involved in and try to help that. I don't know that they always had the best intentions, but nevertheless, it is a lesson learned. I thank God for the lesson, and I thank God for the fact that he was able to take care of me in spite of it. And I would not have changed a thing, except the fact, at this point, I will stay in my lane, and that's real estate and law enforcement, because I absolutely love being in a position of making right for people as a law enforcement officer, to make sure that they're judged appropriately when it comes to handling any kind of complaint. I'm gonna tell you one of the things that I still remember today. Back in about 2003, about a year and a half maybe before I retired, I heard a call go out. Headquarters dispatched one of my units, and I was a field sergeant at Highland Road at the time. That's the 2nd District Precinct for Baton Police Department. And she said that a lady had complained about a black male sitting on the curb reading the newspaper. Now this was around Mardi Gras season. So she asked him to go to the talk radio, to make a short story shorter, talk radio, which is an off frequency for us. And she said, you need to go because she's probably sitting there waiting to see if we're gonna respond. So she switched back to the main channel and I went with her and I said, headquarters. I said, what's going on with that call? And she explained it again. I said, he's sitting on the curb reading the newspaper? Correct. Disregard, we're not gonna respond to that call. Because he has a right to sit on the curb and read a newspaper untouched, unfettered by any law enforcement officer. That's his free liberty. And that's what I want to see in this parish. I want folks to be able to move around as they see fit and not have to worry about an angry, complaining call. You've probably heard some of these things over the airwaves where people have called because there's a person that doesn't look like they're supposed to be there and then law enforcement comes and makes it worse in some instances. I believe that as law enforcement officers and my sergeants will understand what their job is. We're here to make sure that things are done right and just and fair. And if you cannot understand that you're a servant, you're going to follow the Constitution, you're going to follow the laws, or you will not be following that badge. You will be from behind it. That's my commitment to you. Before you move on, let me just make sure. So now,
I want to tell people you arrested my whole family while I was on duty.
okay, no, not that one. That'll be a later story. No, but to just let you know, because a lot of folks don't know, the field sergeant runs the ship. He runs those officers out there. He's purposely put in place. The lieutenant is the commander, but the field sergeant runs the streets. So he's responsible for making sure that nobody's mishandled, that things are done appropriately, because heads will roll. So when I made that decision, I never heard another word about it because I was doing my job. Thank you.
Next job.
We also have, they're not seated in the